GSL. My conscience is telling. We all know by now that you're
Welcome back to the GSL Code A. We are in the second best of 5. True versus Solar. True up 2 games to 1. Looking to close things out in game number 4. It is going to be on Echo and Tasteless. Sunglade. I am excited for this one.
Moonglade! It's time. It's time for game number 4.
The sun of my life.
The moon of my life.
Oh, Tasteless.
You're all the moons, not just this moon.
Oh.
Not just the moon.
I'm like all of them.
All the moons in our solar system. The 3rd moon of Endor.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're just sweet talking me now.
I am.
I love it.
That's how I do it with these casters, man.
I dig it.
That's how I get them to fall under my my spell.
You didn't even have to try with me, Tasteless.
But I'm a bit of a try-hard Moonglade.
You are.
You know. Well, guys, game 1 and 2, short, sweet, action-packed. Excuse me, actually game 2 and 3. Game 1, a little bit different. Let's see how they open up here in game number 4.
Yeah, well, let's see if another build order victory comes True's way.
Certainly could.
To maybe close things out. It is a 2-player map, so aggression can be the name of the game. We'll see if both players decide to play a little bit more differently this time around, though.
Our map is now loading up. Boys and girls, nerds and nerdettes, tell your friends to tune in here. This is the first day of GSL Code A, which really is the beginning of the whole GSL season.
That's right.
You know, this is where we get to see the story where eventually it ends with one nerd ruling them all. Could be these two, who knows?
Could be Tasteless. Hard to say.
It's a long shot, but hey, we've seen crazier things happen here. Our game is now loaded up. So let's go to game number 4 here with True against Solar.
Let's make it hot.
In the upper left in the red, our Zerk player, he is
Samsung Galaxy Solar.
Down here in the bottom right, the blue Zerg looking for more aggression.
Dead Pixels True.
Another 9 pull. Maybe wanting to close things out here and go home. See if he throws down an extractor once again. Goes for that 9 pull Bane.
I like what we're seeing here from True.
Sticking to it, man.
Sometimes your opponent just won't believe that you would dare do that again.
There's only one Zerg player that you could ever believe would do that again, and that is Shine.
Yeah.
And looks like it is going to be the exact same build. Let's see what Solar is going to do. That's the name of the game here. That's going to tell us exactly how this game's going to go down.
No buildings yet here from Solar and Pool.
Safety first.
Yep.
Going to be the right choice this time.
The helmet, the seat belt, the water wings.
The water wings pool.
You guys call them water wings in Australia? Or?
I didn't even know what that is, Tasteless.
You guys probably got some Australian word for it. You know those little inflatable things
floaties,
you put around your
man.
Floaties. Oh my God, I was going to make fun of you and be like, I bet you guys call them floaties. They're called floaties?
They are called
floaties.
floaties.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Water wings.
Yeah.
Let's be real for a second, Tasteless.
Floaties.
Water wings. No.
Actually, you do have a point. Water wings is pretty ridiculous.
You fly in them now? In the water?
No, they're wings for the water, man.
So you fly underwater with them,
If they were
Tasteless?
wings, I mean, we would have come pretty far, man. Like, Tasteless had his Kerrigan wings flying to the studio.
I think water wings are called fins, man.
Whoa.
Welcome.
Wow.
To English.
Wow, man.
This Aussie.
The Aussies got us beat here.
Well, there you go, Tasteless.
Man,
I didn't mean to shut you down like that
it's
on your own show.
It's fine. No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Everything is okay.
You know who might not be fine, though?
What?
Well, actually, no, he will be fine,
Yeah,
I think. He's got drones and lings coming down here.
He's just fine, Tasteless. He's just fine. He brought enough drones to kind of off-balance the lings.
Ooh, Baneling's over here, though.
And that gets a little bit more tricky.
Oh, did he see it? No, he didn't see it.
Just missed. Lings are looking
Oh,
for
look
it.
at it. He's going to... It's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap!
It's a trap, Sunglade.
Okay, he's got to be very careful. He's got to be as economical as possible with the Baneling connections. Now, there's 2 more Banelings coming at a pretty fast rate. 3 now.
This is so
Oh, man.
Oh. Well, he's going to get good trades here, but when the Spinecrawler is finishing up, Queen is finishing up.
He's Where's the spine at exactly?
That's in the main base.
It's in the main, okay.
Exactly where it needs to be. But this queen's going to go down. A little out of position there, surprisingly. Oh.
And he will get the kill on the queen there, but there's almost enough lings to possibly hold this. I don't see any more banelings being made. Then again, actually, the ling number for True here is scary enough. He might be able to cut off circulation between the main and the second base.
Yeah, well, he cannot wait too long because this spine's actually repositioning to the natural as well. More queens are coming out. More lings are coming out. He is really against the clock here.
Yeah, this is tough. Right now, not a lot of drones here for True. It's actually only 9 drones back at home.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, big hit there. Looking for the other Bane. Now, one Bane ain't going to do the trick.
I don't know if this is going to do it.
No.
Yeah, he'd have to get like such a good connection, and all the lings would have to still hit those drones.
Yeah. You have to get like every ling as well as every drone, and ling should have to remain to do the damage. And I think True is running out of steam here.
Someone's saying they're water balloons. Get it right. I don't think that guy even knows what we're talking about, man. What?
Water balloons. That's something completely different.
That's completely different. Yeah, right. Maybe they don't only drink Fosters in Australia, right?
Oh, Sunblades. If only you knew the truth.
No, it's true. I saw a commercial about it.
Oh,
they
yeah.
only drink Fosters, yeah.
Well,
it's illegal to make lies in commercials. Yeah.
Yeah, you can believe the TV.
Yeah, that's where I learn everything I know. We have the Lings now counterattacking here from Solar. Kind of an odd rally over here. Unless he's going to... All right, I guess he doesn't even need those.
Well, getting a couple of drones that...
Yep, comes in here now, and True's going to be in some trouble.
Yeah, there's
I don't know if
nothing
that he can actually recover from this. The Queen's too far away from coming out. There's so many Lings that they can just keep taking damage here. This kind of weird little nook at the minerals. GG, we're going to game number 5. Action-packed ZvZ's here.
A lot of all-ins. A lot of aggression. True, really the one dictating it all. But, yeah, that's what happens, you know. Sometimes these 9-pool Banes work, sometimes they're up against the pool first, and that's going to get crushed. Simple as that.
It was about an 8-minute game. We've had pretty short ZvZ's here. Again, True wearing his heart on his sleeve here. This is tough, right? He started out doing a lot of these rushes. It was working. Now it's Solar's really starting to get his footing here.
Yeah.
Got to wonder what he's going to do next.
Well, Expedition Lost is the map. Another very popular ZvZ map as well. It's hard to say. Another 2-player map. We could even see the same thing again, but I don't think he is that crazy. I think it might be a mistake.
Well, I actually don't know who's going to win this at all. These games have been so short.
They're very
so
coin
build
flip
order
sort of games.
Yeah, or just like one Baneling connecting, right, and then that dictates it. So this is a tough one. I have no idea. Do you have any predictions for who wins?
I haven't the slightest idea, Tasters. I think we're going to find out in the first few minutes who has the advantage in terms of build orders, but besides that, it could go either way.
Expedition Lost is going to be our map. It's now loading up. One of these two players moves on to the GSL Code S. The loser is knocked out. That's how we do it.
It all comes down to this, Tasters.
It all comes down to this. Will we see an early pool? Let's find out here at the GSL Code A. In the bottom left in the red, our Zerg player, he is
Samsung Galaxy Solar.
Zerg player in the top right.
Dead Pixels True.
She's in the last couple of games. Looks like he's going to play a straight up one this time.
Yeah, at least so far, unless he does some 2-base rush or anything like that, but
always a possibility.
Yeah, always a possibility. We'll see, though. Well, Mooney, it is at least so far a normal start.
Yeah, looks like we might actually get to see a pretty healthy macro game this time around.
I hope we do. I'd like to see a longer game from these two.
I'd like to see a true test of skill rather than a build order victory, you know?
Sure. I mean, a win is a win. You got to do whatever it is to get out of that group, to get out of that best of 5. But
That's
it would
right.
be nice to see these guys in an actual late game. I think the farthest we've gotten is Mutas hatch, and then the game's decided.
I want to see 2 giant roach balls slam into each other, Teslas. That's what I want to see.
Do you, Moonglade? Is that what you like to see in StarCraft II?
I love to see
you love
that,
Roach
man.
versus Roach?
Dude, I want to see concave versus convex.
Yeah, man. That's when they call it tasteless, man. They're
That's-
like, oh no, it's a roach versus roach battle.
Quickly, what's the
tasteless
quote? What's the
pops
quote?
out of the floorboards and stuff. He's like, oh, but he's got to see which one has the roaches hitting each other more, man. And then one day a light bulb came up over Tasteless's head, and he was like, oh, you know what? It's a concave versus a convex. Instead of being like, look how some of them are running around in the back there. So they're not doing anything. But these other ones in the front, oh, wait, hold on, there's 3 more coming up here from the bottom. Like,
That's right.
yeah.
I mean,
It took me 10 years of casting video games, and I finally got it.
both you and Artosis do have your quotes
Yeah.
for those situations. When you're ahead, get more
ahead.
Mech is the strongest composition or whatever.
It is the most cost-efficient, unit composition. Oh, I love it. Look at how he's not attacking his opponent for 20 minutes. Whoa.
Esports.
Esports. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I get you. I feel you.
It's good, man. Now we have, let's see here. What's actually happening in this game now? Sorry, still a standard ZvZ. You can always watch the production tab.
That's right. You'll always gonna see everything's kind of similar, but the one advantage or one notable thing is Solar has got gas a little bit earlier than True. Now let's see if Solar is going to invest in that early speed, maybe get down a bailing nest like he has in these other previous games, maybe apply some pressure, or play defensively.
When you play ZvZ, is there like a favorite style that you have? Do you like a Roach v Roach? Or?
I do like. I used to love the Muta versus Muta, or just Muta style in general, but I kind of changed it up, and I do like the Roach versus Roach style. You know, it is. I guess it's more. It can go down to just a little bit more skill based than like a very explosive like Ling Bane fight into Mutas or something.
Yeah.
Like in Muta vs Muta, it's kind of whoever wins is kind of dictated by who got the third base up faster and who took no damage. It's all about that gas income on the third. Whereas Roach vs Roach, it's all more
You at least get to play a bit more of a chess game on the board.
It's much more of a chess game, positional, multitaskings, including run-bys and multiple attacks at once, whether it be through borrowed roaches or just roach run-bys. So I do like the fact that those games last longer and feel like there's a bit more of a test of skill.
Bergman says it's okay as long as the roach balls don't touch. Yeah, then I guess it is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you put it like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
That's funny, man.
I just missed that.
Well, see, just so you guys know, my monitor that I have in front of me sees exactly what you guys see. Whereas Moonglade has the preview PC where you can look around in the game.
That's right. So I missed a lot of these ones, but that was a good one. This is an interesting.
Oh, I think this is like just spam.
Someone
This is
copy pasted like the European European.
We could basically, yeah, this is
something.
There was this copy pasta I saw
man.
a long time ago, and it was like, hey guys, my name is Jeff. My mom yesterday cooked me 2 pancakes for breakfast, but I'm wondering if today she's going to make me pancakes and a muffin. I guess I'll just have to see and wait and see what happens. And it's like, what is the point of what you're writing?
That's so funny.
So funny.
Oh, look at this. We are actually seeing some aggression come from True.
Yep.
Forcing a lot of drones off the line.
Oh, the banelings. Oh, he's got to be careful. Those could hatch right by those lings. And these lings are not an impressive number. And I don't believe there's any more coming down here. At least not yet. So, not sure.
Gets a scout off.
That is good spam that we have.
That's great spam.
That's funny because I'm looking at that. I'm like, oh, okay.
So
Like,
I guess they can do
Like
that.
I read about this in the news this morning, but I didn't expect to talk about it here. But
Interesting subject. Look at this.
Lanes.
Queen's looking to get surrounded here. Going to make it back to the spine.
well, I got to say, True is reminding me a little bit of Game 1. Remember, he was a little bit too aggressive, and then it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, I'm getting that same feeling, Tasteless. And he is so far behind in tech once again because he went for this Ling attack that didn't do anything except scout the fact that Solar is so far ahead of him in terms of getting to that lair. And Spire is half done.
Okay, backing up now. I guess True does not want to... He's got to be careful about overextending with the Lings here. In fact, I feel like every game he's had to be a little bit aggressive. Okay, well, I was going to say maybe he wouldn't do it this time. Never mind.
Sickest advantage now for Solar at this point. He's going to have Mutas out. He's got map control. There's no third base going up for True at all. We could even see True go for a desperate, perhaps, Nidus once again because he's running out of options already.
And that Spire getting done here is really where we're going to get to see the course of how this game is going to go. Infestation Pit. This will also come down to control here for True. Can he actually get the fungals there?
Yeah,
on the mutas.
If he even gets to the fungals.
That's true, too. Sometimes the mutas can do all that damage before you're actually that far along.
Yeah, this is a...
It's only halfway done.
Yeah, mutas now being built. Carapace, though, for the Lings from True is also a good idea. It's going to help out a lot against the Ling Bane muta style. Making your Lings be able to take a Bane hit without dying is a huge advantage, as well as winning those Ling fights. But it's about getting that third base on lockdown. Oh, big hit. And I think the third base here could be a little bit vulnerable here over at the north here for True after these Lings get held off. I don't believe he's going to be able to actually take this out. Now, this is all a game where when the mutas leave, True wants to actually come in here to the third and try to do some damage. That's right, but, Carapace is nearing finish as well, and these Ling run buys could buy enough time for this third to get up, Infestors to be on their way.
There's just enough Queens and remaining Lings here. The hatch has not been attacked just yet.
That Baneling died at 99%, man. That was so close.
Too bad. Had that hatch detonated, that would have been huge.
Yeah. Well, True's actually buying way more time than I ever thought he would.
Yeah, he's done an impressive job. He hasn't done much damage with his Lings.
But he's simply bought the time for this third base to get up and for Infestors to actually be on the way at this point. And now that +1 Carapace is finished, he can start trading more efficiently with the Lings and the Banelings and maybe even look for damage that he was not expecting to do.
You got about 5 Infestors coming here.
Yeah, that's
These
huge.
are very important in the defense.
More Queens as well, mind you, which is going to be important. He's going to need those Queens to help DPS down these mutas when they are fungled. No spores in the third base at least, or pretty much any base for now. I think at this point, Solar might be expecting Infestors, so he should split his mutas up.
Yeah,
he's going to
see them. Yeah, with the Overseer, excellent. He's going to be able to possibly be safe. He's going here. He's very bunched up. It's starting to stress me out here.
Yeah, I
okay, there we go. Actually, not good spreads, really.
7 mutas getting fungled up here. And only 1 fungal left as well.
Yeah, now he's got enough mutas down here. It looks like those Queens have just a small number of transfuses on him. Now with the Queens coming over here, he's going to have to move around over here, possibly into the second base.
Ling's actually coming for a counterattack. If they get a surround on these Infestors, that could just be game. Here we go. Ooh, 1 going to go down.
Okay, now he forced a fungal on those Lings. That's pretty handy. Now the mutas come over here and start to hit these Queens. They're going to go for that last Queen over there with a transfuse. The rest of the Queens have been softened up.
And from here, if he can spread up enough to avoid these big fungals.
Oh, a bit of a whiffed fungal there.
Yeah. And now he's out of fungals, throwing down Infested Terrans instead.
Yeah, and that is the telltale sign that he's almost out of resources.
Fight. These mutas are so low as well, Tasteless.
Yeah, also more Lings coming up here. Ooh. And as you can see now, it's sort of slowed down. We don't have as much damage being dealt over here to True. The mutas have had to back off. Also, when you're going up against Infestors, you can't... What?
Oh, wow.
What? Okay.
Wow.
That was weird. When you're going up against Infestors, you have to slow down your muta count. You don't just make mutas the whole game, because you get 1 or 2 good fungals off them and they're gone.
Then they're just all gone at once.
So this occasionally does force them into actually doing damage based off a ground army here.
Yeah, well, Roaches are the perfect transition from here because it's going to be Lings and Infestors and Queens against Roaches. And clearly the Roaches are going to have a pretty big advantage, but ooh. While this is all happening, we are seeing the mutas get a little too close to the Infestors. That's actually a pretty healthy Infestor count as well at this point. It's looking about 9.
Yeah, it also helps them transition into Roaches quite well.
Very
because they can always get good position.
But we are seeing there's a lot of Roaches coming out already for Solar. So Solar's going to be gearing up for an attack soon. Probably before the Roach count gets high at all for True. So there's not much of a buff for these Infestors. It's about finding that right timing.
And he's got to keep those mutas spread out pretty nicely here. 1 or 2 good fungals and this game just ends. And the Roach is now going to come up here from Solar.
And here comes the next scary thing.
Is he going to try to? Yeah, he's going to maybe do the back door, and if that fails, then shut off the destructible rocks there, kind of in the middle.
Yeah, well, he's going to. True hasn't the slightest idea this is happening.
Oh man!
Big fungal hits. Well, he doesn't really necessarily need these at this point. If you can get into the main base and get a great concave with these roaches, it's going to be such a hard fight. Here we go.
Oh, now this would actually be a good angle if he gets up here where the ramp is.
Oh, yeah. If he
Or even if you, yeah, look at that.
hugs that
That's
ramp.
so tough to get up. No Overseer here, though. He's going to try to pop out and do some ninja fungals. Oh, this is cute. Getting the Infestaterrans up here. They'll get the free units to soak up some of that damage.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. That concave is still ridiculous for Solar. Upgrade advantage actually in True's favor, but there's not enough roaches.
Yeah, you know, this is, the angling is just good. Concave, convex.
Well said, Tasteless.
I need to make just like a rap song about that now.
You should, man.
Yeah.
Make it like educational.
Yeah, I could. I think that concept's so simple, I could just make that into like a limerick or something and it'd be done anyways. But
Get it on.
I think Solar's basically won this.
Yeah, he's essentially won it. This is the main
Nice
base.
job. You know, True was just not quite prepared for his main to be infiltrated. I think the mutas should have been a bit of a telltale sign.
That they were camping there, you know,
Yeah.
kind of applying pressure right there.
You want to be active with your mutas.
You gotta have something there. I mean, it's hard to have an overlord sitting on your ice when there's mutas on the map, but if
Yeah,
it's not gonna be
that's true.
mutas, then you should have something there expecting it because he knew that roaches were on the way.
It was a bit of a sad moment here. I think True is aware that this game is over, but, you know, just digesting that loss. There it is, GG. Solar moves on to Code S, defeating True 3-2.
Well, very interesting series there. Great to see Solar get some success again and see what he can do in Code S. Unfortunate for True, you know. I love this guy. I love his Zerg play, but
Yeah, he's a great player. He's a really, really good player. But you know, I do think Solar was actually a little bit better today. He was ready for mid-game, late game. He did react to the aggressive builds that True tried to pull out after game 2 and 3.
he made some very
Solar
good
really
reads.
adapted. Yeah, he opened up the dashboard, you know, turned a few knobs, and was ready. He was equipped to take on his opponent. Solar moves on 3-2, which leaves us with our final GSL Code A best of 5 for today.
That's right. TY versus Lacira. And I dare say this is going to be the best of 5 we have today as well. It should be very exciting. These two great players. And TVZ's, you know, so much fun.
Yeah, it's a great matchup. And I think this is sort of the match we've all been waiting for today. So we're going to take a short little break. When we come back, our final best of 5 here in the GSL Code S. A. We'll be right back.